Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will explore a simple yet powerful method for finding trigonometric values like cos pi by 6, sin 7 pi by 4, sin 2 pi by 3 and so on. Using the unit circle, we will learn how to label angles in radians and find their coordinates. Let's start with the unit circle. Draw x and y axis intersecting at the origin O and then draw a circle with the radius 1 unit. And we know that this is the first quadrant and this is second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. And also we know this is 0 degrees, here is pi by 2, this is pi and this is 3 pi by 2. Now what I have to do, divide each quadrant into 3 sections. This is 1, 2, 3. And same like that remaining quadrants also divide into 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. We know that this is the 0 degrees. When you keep on go like anti-clockwise direction, and here it is 90 degrees, isn't it? So that means it is an increasing function. In the first quadrant, you have to take in between 0 to 90 degrees, which is 30 degrees, 45 degrees and 60 degrees. So you have to take 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees. After that you have 90 degrees. Now 30 degrees is nothing but pi by 6. You have to write pi by 6. 45 degrees is nothing but pi over 4 and 60 degrees is nothing but pi over 3. Here we need to find how to label angles. Now I am going to explain that. Here we have pi by 6. This pi by 6 is near to x-axis, isn't it? So that's why label pi by 6 near the x-axis in all coordinates. Pi over 6, pi over 6, pi over 6. Now pi over 3 is near to y-axis. So label pi over 3 near the y-axis in all quadrants. Pi over 3, pi over 3, pi over 3. After that, middle one pi over 4. This pi over 4 occupies the middle position. So that's why I mentioned everywhere pi over 4. After that, you have to use a handy trick, that is ASAP. This trick will help you how to find radians for each angle. So you have to write A, S, A, P. A stands for as it is. First quadrant, the angles you have to write as it is. What we have angles, that is pi over 6, pi over 4, pi over 3. So as it is you have to write it. No need to change anything. Now go for the second quadrant. So which is S. S stands for subtraction. So what you have to do here? Subtract 1 from this denominator number. So here we have denominator, we have 3. So 3, if you subtract 1, you will get 2. The 2 you have to write in the numerator. So that is 2 pi by 3. After that you have to take pi over 4. So to get the numerator of this radiant, you have to subtract 1 from the denominator. So denominator we have 4. So you have to subtract 1, which is 3. So just write 3 in the numerator, that is 3 pi by 4. Here in the denominator we have 6. Subtract 1, you will get 5. Just write this 5 in the numerator. 5 pi by 6. So what we did here, to get the numerator, we have to subtract 1 from the denominator for the corresponding angle. So now go for the third quadrant. Here A stands for add. Here we have to add 1 to the denominator. So just add 1 here. 3 plus 1, which is 4. So here is 4. So you have to write 4 pi by 3. And then for the 4, you just add 1, you get 5. So this is the 4. For this angle, you have to write 5 in the numerator. For this 6, you just add plus 1, you get 7. So for this angle, you have to write 7 in the numerator. So third quadrant also done. Now go for the fourth quadrant. So we have P. P stands for prime number. For that, just recall all the prime numbers. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, then 11 and so on. Fourth quadrant starts with prime numbers. By observe the y-axis. So y-axis we have 3 pi by 2. So here 3 is a prime number. That means in the fourth quadrant it starts with the prime number 3. So after 3 we have 5. That's why I write here 5 pi over 3. So after 5 you have 7. So just write here 7 pi by 4. After 7 we have 11. So you have just write 11 pi over 6. So this is the way to label the angles in radians. That's pretty good. Now it's time to find their coordinates. For that, let's take the unit circle with the radius 1 unit. From that, draw a line. So it is nothing but our y-axis, isn't it? So just mention this as y, and this is x-axis. So just mention x. Just name it 0 PA. Now what you have to just write the ratios of sine theta. So what is the ratio of sine theta? Opposite side by hypotenuse. This is our angle. So if this is the angle, what is the opposite side? Opposite side is PA over hypotenuse OP. So PA is nothing but y, hypotenuse is nothing but 1. Y over 1 is nothing but y only. So sine theta is equal to y. Now take the ratio for cos theta. So cos theta ratio is adjacent side over hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side? That is OA. OA is the adjacent side, OA over OP. So OA is nothing but x and OP is nothing but 1. So that is nothing but x only. So it's clearly stated that x coordinate is cos theta in unit circle and y coordinate is sine theta. So if you take the x and y coordinates, so x is nothing but cos theta and y is nothing but sine theta. Just recall the sine value and cos value for the first quadrant. In the first quadrant we have 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees. Sine 0 is nothing but 0. Cos 0 degrees is 1. Cos 30 degrees is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 degrees is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. Cos 90 degrees is 0. We know this. Now using these values, we are going to write the x and y coordinates of this unit circle. Our x and y coordinates are x coordinate is cos theta, y coordinate is sine theta. First we are right for first coordinate. At x-axis the angle is 0 degrees. Cos 0 the value is 1. Sine 0 the value is 0. And this is 30 degrees. And this is 45 degrees. And then this is 60 degrees. And here 90 degrees. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. Sine 45 is 1 over root 2. Sine 30 is root 3 over 2. Sine 90 is 1. Cos 0 degrees the value is 1. Cos 30 degrees the value is root 3 over 2. Cos 45 degrees the value is 1 over root 2. Cos 60 degrees the value is 1 over 2. Cos 90 degrees the value is 0. So these are the x and y coordinates of the first quadrant. Now how to write the second, third, fourth coordinates of these coordinates? For example, take this coordinate. This is near to the x-axis. Root 3 over 2, 1 over 2. These coordinates are very near to the x-axis. So label root 3 over 2, 1 over 2 near the x-axis in all the coordinates. Over 2, 1 over 2. But you need to change the sign because in the first quadrant all the functions are positive. In the second quadrant only sign is positive, cos is negative. Mention for the cos as negative sign. And in the third quadrant only tan and cot are positive. That means sine and cosine are negative. So you have to mention both negative sign. And the fourth quadrant only cos is positive, sine is negative. Just mention the sign here. This is negative. After that, near the y-axis, you have 1 over 2 root 3 over 2. So you have to write near the y-axis, you have to write 1 over 2 root 3 over 2. And near the y-axis, where is it? This is the 4 pi by 3. Here you have to write 1 over 2 root 3 over 2. Similarly, here this is the near to y-axis. You have to write 1 over 2 root 3 over 2. But make sure assign the negative sign. In the second quadrant, cos is negative. So you have to mention negative sign for the cos. In the third quadrant, cos and sine both are negative. So mention both as negative. In the fourth quadrant, only sine is negative. So you have to mention for the minus root 3 over 2. So remaining we have 1 over root 2, 1 over root 2. That is in the middle. So in each and every quadrant in the middle you have to write 1 over root 2, 1 over root 2. In the second quadrant, Cos is negative, mention the negative sign for the cos. And in third quadrant, both cos and sine are negative, mention both for negative signs. And the fourth quadrant, sine is negative, mention only for negative for sine only. So this is the way to write the coordinates of this unit circle. Now see the questions. Cos 11 pi by 6. See here, it is in the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, we have root 3 by 2, 1 by 2. So the here cos value is plus root 3 by 2. See the cos 3 pi over 4. So it is in second quadrant. The value is negative 1 over root 2. And sine 5 pi over 3. So it is in fourth quadrant. The value is negative root 3 over 2. Once you learn the how to label angles in radians and their coordinates, then you can easily evaluate these exact values of trigonometry. I hope you like this content. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel and give your valuable comments in the comment section. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you for watching.